because we have had by far the most fun morning I can recall for a long time.
We do a little kind of game. There's normally a forfeit for that, which runs over the course of a series of weeks. I lost the last one, and the forfeit was to have a roll, as they call it in the industry, with an ex-UFC fighter and former guest on the show, Danny Mitchell. I think because he just got.
Classic rear naked choke.
I was tempted them to just let him choke me and just pass out for the sake of the clicks.
And when he did that to you, I thought, if you smash your head on the canvas up in a dark.
I didn't know which way was up then, man. I thought I'm just feeling around for stuff. Oh yeah, okay, this is a way.
That was like a highlight of the podcast.
I just got the shit kicked out of me.
And I'm Josh.
Yeah, welcome back to the Break Your Beard podcast, where this week I've turned up pre-broken, physically and mentally. I won't give too much away, but how you doing, old boy?
I'm very, very well after this morning's antics that we've just played out. How are you feeling? You all right? Do you want to let us know a bit later on?
Little sore, but
Yeah?
I'm getting sorer as the day goes on. At first I thought, I'm all right, but my hip now is starting to hurt.
Wait till you wake up tomorrow, mate. At the ripe old age. What, are you 38 now? 39?
I just turned 39.
39, yeah.
I know, I don't look it. Good, clean living, but yeah, I am. Believe it or not, 39.
Should we get straight into the YouTube comments, Georgie boy?
Let's go for it.
It's time for a YouTube comment from you.
Why are they super quiet now? Come on, can we not afford the volume?
I think that one on its own is just super quiet. I maybe need to
remaster
it and put it back on. But yeah. It's the first comment from Matthew Warburton. Let's hear the last three things the lads have searched for in YouTube. My guess is, Josh, 1, how to intimidate estate agents. 2, glass box reviews. 3, 90-day bicep transformation time lapse.
What's that guy called?
Matthew Warburton.
MVP. Can we send him something?
And for Adams, he's put...
Oh, yeah, you might change your mind now.
No, he's already earned it.
Number 1, top 10 low-key most expensive T-shirts. 2, am I depressed? And 3, how to fix Tesla at home. That's great.
That's a goat comment.
Yeah,
there.
Screenshot that. We'll get that framed somewhere. Put it up there instead of that Biggie Smalls artwork. We should send him something for that. That's funny.
Yeah, that's great.
The reason I'm touching my neck there is not because I'm checking my pulse. It's because I think I might have had a minor blood vessel rupture after one of the rear naked chokes that Danny's applied to me.
Does your Adam's apple hurt?
It's to the right of my arms. Yeah, I didn't foresee that, did I? This is kind of hamstringing my eating career. Yeah, it hurts to swallow now. To take a week off the videos. Sorry, George, what's next?
Next comment from Lewis Johnson. Just subscribed to the Patreon after having some spare finances after my OnlyFans model passed away. R.I.P. Grant. Love the podcast, boys. Keep it up.
Serious?
That's funny, that. R.I.P. What's called Lewis's gran. Worth the spend.
I hope she's not actually died. She's got a really dark sense of humour.
It'd fit.
And last comment from Bob Reno. You would love the Pauls, Josh, because you're a literal child. It's amazing how someone so immature and sad has a kid while Beard doesn't.
I saw that one. I mean, come on. I think that's... didn't he leave another comment? Because I get the feeling he doesn't really like Josh. There was one directly below it from the same guy. He commented twice.
I don't know.
What was the other one?
I can't remember what it was, but it was something negative again about...
They're on the wrong channel if they don't like me.
If you're talking about maturity, especially when it comes to serious maturity, like having a child, Josh is far more equipped. He might have terrible taste in films and music and most things in life, but he's far more equipped to deal with. This guy spent like half a year at sea at a time, you know what I mean? So... when it comes to maturity, I certainly do not have the amount required for a child.
We've got to try and laugh our way through the serious times, haven't we? You know. Yeah. What a hater. Fuck you, what were we called?
Bob Reno.
Fuck you, Bob.
No, he's right though. I mean, you are. He applied the word literally
wrong,
entirely incorrectly, right? Because of course he's not a literal child. That'd be slave labour. Child labour. We couldn't have that. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna insult me, at least get your kind of grammar and words right.
He ain't going to knock my mood today, mate, because we have had by far the most fun morning I can recall for a long time.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I was driving back, just smiling, thinking, I can't believe we've got to do this for a job. How are you feeling, mate? Come on, like tell us your post-fight analysis so far. We'll recall the fight.
Well, we should probably explain if people are just jumping into this for the first time that we do a little kind of game, the name of which escapes me.
The Big Fact Hunt.
Yes, and there's normally a forfeit for that, which runs over the course of a series of weeks. I lost the last one, and the forfeit was to have a roll, as they call it in the industry, with an ex-UFC fighter and former guest on the show, Danny Mitchell, to go like 5 minutes and see how many times I would get submitted by a man 30% larger than me, and somebody who knows like 15 different martial arts. It's like a super turbo black belt and all kinds of shit. So we did that this morning, finally got around to it, and we'll be probably playing you some footage, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to overlay it. I think the plan is we'll talk about the actual event itself, and then the full version we'll just put that on Patreon, because I think it's going to be like a 15-minute, 20-minute video with all the before and after.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be 5 minutes, and I was like loosely counting. I think it.
I noticed you were loosely counting. Yeah, it ended up being like 80 minutes or something.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 or 8 minutes. But yeah, so we went down to AVT. 4.0, the new gym, really nice. I showed Adam actually. You didn't know, but we've sponsored the fight team.
We sponsored the mat. Yeah. It's got, that logo is on the mat.
How funny is that?
Which I thought that kind of gives me not home advantage because it is Danny's gym, but it didn't do anything for me. Actually, I'm like, it's cool to see it on the mat. Yeah, but I feel good. I've got some aches and pains that I'm gradually noticing more as I sit here, but it was a fun experience.
Going into the event, how did you feel like it was going to play out? Has it panned out exactly as you suspected, or did you think?
Yeah,
it did. Yeah,
it panned out almost. I thought I would get injured. I thought I would leave the octagon with a serious injury because I already have. We've covered this at length on the podcast. I'm pretty beat up, but the one thing I did not want to do is mess up my shoulder any more than it already is, and that I didn't do. But yeah, it was really actually pretty fun, and I think I kind of want to. What it made me realize as well is that if you ever got into a bar fight, not that I think I would ever be any good in that scenario, but I always kind of think maybe my pound for pound strength would assist me, but getting in the octagon with Danny has told me that if you ever pick on the wrong person, it's going to end pretty quickly and likely with many broken bones. So
I sort of thought you saying you didn't want to injure your shoulder, that you went for a single leg takedown using all your arm and like shoulder strength to try and maneuver him.
This was at first my tactic was like the hedgehog defense, right? I thought I'll get in there, try and run away from him for a bit, give myself like a minute to just feel him out, and then like if he gets me in a bit of a bad spot, just curl up and try and keep all my appendages very close to my body so he can't twist them and turn them and stuff. But then I thought after about 30 seconds I'm getting bored of this now, so I'm going to try and fuck him up, knowing full well that I wouldn't. So I thought, right, I'll impress him here and go for a single leg, go for the old leg pick. And I think that the first time that kind of caught him off guard, but then that was like really my only special move.
I don't think it caught, like watching the footage back now.
It didn't catch him off guard.
No, so you went in for a single leg and he immediately put an arm out guillotine on you.
Yeah,
so if you watch that, look, that's probably why your throat's hurting a little bit. So I think that was 10 seconds into the match.
It was like, I mean, I came out decked out properly. Look, I'm wearing the proper Muay Thai shorts and everything.
They are ridiculous, them shorts.
Yeah, well, I thought
Tell people what the shorts are.
So I was wearing these, I got these shorts, but if you're familiar with Street Fighter 2, there's a character called Sagat, who's like a Muay Thai champ, one of the evil villains in the series. And I saw one day these shorts, which are like his like kickboxing shorts on the internet, so like bought them. I don't really know why, but I thought it'd come in handy for that in terms of making the video a little bit more entertaining. But
you were, to be fair, you did turn up like a pro with the shorts.
I gave it my effort.
You gave that 100%.
I said, in contrast to you, like when you had to eat the bugs, you made me eat the bugs, or I offered to eat the bugs because I knew people would be pissed off, and then you put the surstring in your mouth for like 0.3 of a second.
Yeah.
At least I turned up. I went more than the agreed time with a really dangerous man, and. There was parts of it I did all right. I'm not saying I could ever have competed with it. I don't know the moves.
The second attempt, he goes for a double.
What the fuck is that face bar, George?
I'm fucking. Can you hear all that banging?
Yeah, I can hear the banging.
He's drilling next door.
I was trying to just talk over it so people don't know, but yeah,
am I hearing that right?
I thought you were like screwing your face, but my suggestion that I actually did all right.
See, second attempt, he goes for a double leg on you, or he goes for like a bit of a body lock takedown. You decide to just grab him and fall to the ground, so you sort of took yourself down.
Yeah, but I thought that was like, what else could I have done that
so
position?
he fully Khabib'd you there. See how he's locked your legs up?
Yeah.
And he's like,
yeah, but that's
like a knee bar. That
I tapped there, but like I wasn't. I just thought like I didn't want like all of a sudden my knee to explode.
Oh, yeah,
but it didn't feel that painful at the time.
Yeah, because
you just told me to tap early.
Yeah, well, like, yeah. He goes, what advice would you give me? I went, just tap really early for everything, because if not, you will get injured.
I was tempted there to just like throw him a quick like fucking.
that takedown attempt were really funny. So, like George,
Mine.
Yeah, so you went in for a takedown and stuck your head right between his legs, which I thought you were going to suplex you. You know, like full W. Like if he'd have grabbed you and picked you up, and just dropped you on your head.
What we are neglecting to mention here is that Danny Mitchell is 33% heavier than me. So what I said to you
And
was...
he's done martial arts for 27 years.
Yeah, I knew the skill thing would be a factor. The thing is, what I said to you, you laughed at me. Had that been a 70-kilo person, I would still have lost, but the strength, pound-for-pound strength would have been a bigger factor. I would have been able to defend some things a little more, I think, because he just got...
Classic,
you know, I was
classic rear naked choke.
I was tempted them to just like let him choke me and just pass out for the sake of the clicks. Just be like, ugh.
What were it like having him on you? He's like got dad strength, and his arms and hands are just massive.
He smelled nicer than I expected. I tried a little secret. I didn't tell you this before the event, but I tried a little kind of sneaky secret thing. That was a bit dodgy though. I had my arm out. I thought like this.
Imagine, yeah.
You could have just snapped it clean off. Yeah, I put some lavender beard oil on. Thinking behind that was like lavender's supposed to relax you a little bit, and I put so much on. I hoped to put him to sleep, but it didn't quite work. But it was a fun. I don't want to say it's a fun experience. It actually was a fun experience. I'm not even saying that like.
Look, he took his back there, mate. Look at this.
Yeah, this is the best part for me. So this is why I think afterwards he said like there's some potential there. There's a good base because I had this and then I got to try and choke.
Roll straight up at the top.
That's the funny thing though. Like like the impressive part to me is after that how much was I blowing? I was like out of breath, right?
You were
gasping, right? And I'm not the fittest guy, right? But I'm not an unfit man. And Danny like he was not in any way phased. And the most impressive part to me is stuff like that. So like Danny knows I'm on his back there, right? So he knows what I'm going to try and do is to try and choke him, and he waits for the second that I try to choke him, just tilts slightly forward, so then I just fall off, right? And he's putting as little effort in as possible.
Oh, knee on belly there. Yeah, like that's the thing. He's so relaxed. He knew exactly.
All I could do was grab his leg. I didn't really know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to grab his leg.
He grabbed your beard there.
Yeah, he did. I tried to tickle his knob at one point, but he seemed to enjoy that. That seemed to spur him on, if anything.
What have we got going on here? Oh, look, you're on top again there.
Yeah,
now.
that was a good little transition.
Yeah. But then he arm bars you.
Yeah, they just like pokes me in the fucking skull and arm bars me. It was an enlightening experience.
So yeah, this is what made it a little bit longer. Every time Adam was laid out on the canvas, like you can see, I just paused the clock in my mind.
You little scoundrel.
Because I thought he needs to do 5 minutes. So you did 5 solid like.
I'm too top heavy as well. Like I think that this.
And you had to have a break to do your hair as well. Oh, he's off again. Oh, this with a roll. Look at this. And when he did that to you, I thought if you smash your head on the canvas up in a dark.
I didn't know which way was up then, man. I thought like I'm just feeling around for stuff. Oh yeah, okay, this is a way.
For the audio listeners, you're gonna have to just watch this back for it to make any sense because it's so funny seeing the footage at the same time. So I think this is where you take a little 6-second break to do your bobble again. Danny again, not even broke a sweat, has he?
No, the guy's like some kind of. I don't know. He should be living on like a mountaintop in one of those kind of dojo thingies, and people just come and ask.
Oh yeah, classic single leg again there.
But that's the thing. Even when I got like the single leg, I'll try to go for it. He's that heavy that like it's all he has to do is kind of lean backwards.
This is funny because you just held onto his leg, and I'm like, do something with it there, do something.
I was just trying to keep him there, like turn the clock down.
he's just stood holding his leg. I was kneeling holding his leg.
And what he doesn't realise now is I'm going to go get a bunch of secret lessons from Danny. And then we're going to orchestrate at some point a fight between me and him, and I'm just going to fuck him up.
Yeah. I offered. He goes, I want to learn. I said, I'll do a session a week with you.
But I can't be learning from you, man. I've got to learn from some like top end, like somebody like Danny, but like.
Yeah, but you only need to learn the bit. I can teach you the basics.
No, I need the basics, but then I need like the stuff that's going to allow me to beat you.
Yeah, when you're ready to advance, we'll then pass you on to a different person.
You know, I'd be fighting a girl at the end, didn't you? There's like some like really hard girl that worked.
Amy Devance, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She's a brown belt. She's like 55 kilos. We wanted to try and get her. I couldn't do that
because I'm 15 kilos heavier than her, so it wouldn't be fair. She's still absolutely obliterated.
All right, so I knew there was like 30 seconds left, so I went up to Danny and I was like, Danny, twist her him. So Danny is like famous for the twister move, which is
special
basically
move,
lock
isn't it?
down one leg and twist the spine in the opposite direction. It's a really nasty submission. I think he's done it 3 times in professional MMA, so he's got like the record. So this is where he does it to you, rolls you into it, grabs your arm, passes it over his head. You're resisting.
I'm trying to tap.
You're tapping already. It's like, you can't tap yet. Gets the twister on. And that was that.
I knew he wanted to get that in there. I was trying to tap before he actually did it, just so I could prevent him from doing that one. Yeah,
But he did well, mate. Then he took his top off for the because we went to a judge's decision,
I
didn't
had to take the old shot. The problem is I did a big breakfast yesterday, so like I wasn't looking quite as diced as I normally would be.
it?
It's
Look
like,
at Daddy pulled his pants up like Tyson Fury. And then you decided to shoot a single on me. What we're all on about?
I just thought it'd be funny for the thingy. Then I was trying to tap because I've been fucking fighting this guy for 9 minutes, and you're like, you just kind of going for me there, aren't you?
Yeah, I wanted to. Like, he tapped really early, but I'm like, I need to sink this Darcy and give it to him. Quality, mate. That, like, honestly, that was like a highlight of the podcast. It was so much
Who
fun.
said it? Was it you said to me when I was coming upstairs? Are you scared?
Yeah.
No, I was ready for death.
We need to now decide what the next forfeit is, don't we?
And you know what? It needs to be something like that. If he loses, it's
He actually does it.
A, he actually does it properly, and B, it's something unpleasant for him.
That's fair.
I think you need to think of that then. Because if you want it to be genuinely unpleasant for him,
Right, I need to ask Daniel what
you
he's
need to
scared
think
of,
what.
apart from erectile dysfunction.
Pot calling kettle black over there, isn't it, Mr. Fucking
Yeah, but I got the pills.
Mr. Blue Pill. My dick's still good.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sorry to interrupt this episode. I just want to take a quick moment to tell you about our Patreon. As you know, we don't take on any old sponsorships around here. In fact, we've only done 2 in the last 2 years. That's why we need Patreon. That's where you guys come in. Each week, we do a Patreon-only episode. Fancy going to watch Kung Fu Panda 4? Yeah, go on.
No, I'd just call you for that, dickhead.
I'm not shagging you. Anyway, George, as well as behind-the-scenes content from all our trips abroad, all the antics, and all the stuff that we frankly can't post on YouTube. There's a great community being built, and the money generated helps keep this sinking ship afloat. If not, George is going to have to go back to selling his ass for money. You get early access to every episode, and there's a Patreon-only episode with every podcast. Not only that, there's almost a year's worth of behind-the-scenes content for you to catch up on, and you can see all the antics that goes on whilst we're abroad. And you can ask us questions on our Patreon-only Q&As. All this for less than the price of a pint. Thanks as always for the support. Now back to the episode.
Next on the agenda.
I'm off to watch... it's my wedding anniversary today.
So God, if
This
you tell me
is
like
fucking hilarious. This is so stupid.
Why is that stupid?
It's his wedding anniversary today.
And this is what you're doing.
Yeah, so
This
we're
is what they're doing.
so we're obviously working all day. But I'm going to take her to watch Deadpool and Wolverine later. Cinema day. What?
Honestly, like sometimes there's this like look like whenever I've met Danielle, where there's like this kind of apathy on her face, like how did I end up here? You know. Although I heard it was it the sixth highest grossing opening weekend of all time? Something like that.
Yes, it was something like $450 million.
A lot of the there's been some very smart promo around it, hasn't there? I've seen a lot of
Oh, you had a
promotional
pretty
stuff.
cool stat for us about the promo. Come on. Chicken
Oh,
shop.
the thing that I shared in the
Yeah.
chat. That wasn't really because if I say that, it's going to sound like I'm a braggy motherfucker, and I'm
You
not.
are?
Which is-
No, you are, yeah.
I'm not at all. That's
to
what
us
it
you
comes
are.
to. No, I just said it was. They did that chicken shop date. Chicken shop date girl got those two, Ryan Reynolds and
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, on her channel, right? Which I imagine is a bit of a scout for her. That's like going to be a top end guest, right?
Yep.
And that video, her video did like 3.2 million views. I don't know this because I watched the channel. I just checked this morning out of interest. In like 5 days. And the last video I put on my channel did the same amount in 3 days. Which was not a brag. I was simply saying, like, if you can imagine like the machinery that goes into running that channel, I'm pretty streamlined because I was like, I didn't even obviously bring you guys because people
Get
hate
even
you.
more streamlined soon.
'Cause people
He's cut the fat.
fucking despise you.
Josh is working on an oil rig and I'm filming forklift trucks for the rest of the year.
It pays the bills. No, but did you see the promo they did where it was they were playing like a beat in the background and it was like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman and they were doing like a rap over it, like a rap battle.
All right, no, I ain't seen that.
I'm not normally into kind of stuff like that, but that was pretty funny.
They are like really fun. I watched them do hot ones, you know, the chicken wing one, and like Ryan Reynolds is like a genuinely funny guy.
Yeah, they're both humorous chaps, aren't they? And I like them, but I won't. I don't think I'm going to go watch it. Just purely because I'm sick of superhero films.
I just can't remember last time I went to the cinema or was bothered to watch any film in the cinema. So like this came out and I was like, that actually looks quite good.
I suppose you can enjoy those at the level that it's really an action comedy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Is it's like self-referential. You break the fourth wall a lot, and I've seen I don't think I've seen Deadpool 2. I've seen the first one.
I think I've seen just the first one.
And that's funny, naturally. He's kind of like the anti-heroes in Deadpool, so it allows them to do a lot in terms of experimentation. But it's cool that they got like Wolverine in the classic suit and everything finally.
Yeah.
I think that's neat. So but I probably won't.
I saw like a spoiler on like Twitter or something about Hugh Jackman. Apparently, there's a scene where he's got his top off again and he's looking absolutely shredders. So
Yeah.
I will just have a Google of how.
See, I thought because his outfit in the film, the outfit in the comics, there's like no sleeves, but he has sleeves in this. So people were saying it's because he didn't want to do the ridiculous workout to get into that sort of shape.
But I think he did.
He's getting older now.
Google how old he is. But apparently, there's like one
The
scene.
thing is, if you're Wolverine, man, you don't need to be shredded. You just need to be jacked. You just need to be big.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
I heard Tom Hardy talking about when he were Bane.
Yeah.
That he just put on loads of weight and it was just good angles, like good shadows. You know.
You can tell it's like a lot of that's a lighting and
Yeah.
everything. Not that to take anything away from it. Like he looks
But
great.
he said it. He said he was like.
He looked great.
He's
He looked great in
55
Warriors.
as Hugh Jackman.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Not that old then.
I mean, Tom Hardy looked great in Warriors. Probably his best nick, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
best condition. A great
With
film that as
the
well.
traps that come up to his earlobes.
Yeah. I wonder if he could have been on some tasty treats.
What are you implying?
You would be. I mean, like all those Hollywood transformations, man. Like I'm not fucking daft, man. You know what I mean? Like I know who's on the special sauce and who isn't, right? To be fair, like he might just genetically have really good traps. It's just that very few naturals do. Not that we want to get into a deep dive on.
We've done this before. haven't we?
Biomechanics.
I'm excited to go.
and stuff.
I'm excited to go watch.
I bet fucking Daniel's love. Yeah, you're not even taking for a meal afterwards.
Yeah, we'll get some food. Yeah,
Yeah, well, McDonald's, fucking Happy Meal.
Probably Wagamamas.
Frankie Benny's.
Probably Wagamamas.
Nando's. Yeah, I've sussed you, man.
Shit
Daniel.
house.
Oh, Daniel.
Where were your last date? Come on, tell us.
Date.
Yeah.
Just ask
If you're a
your
bit of a
mum.
connoisseur,
Your mum's
if you're
the
that
best
much of a
bit.
connoisseur of taking ladies out, where do you suggest?
The last time I ate food with a female, Panoramic 34 in Liverpool.
Oh, big shagger, big shagger. Whee. That's what you get when you get fucking 4 million views overnight. However, fucking hell.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't really a date. I wouldn't call it that. But that's the last place I ate out.
Out. This is the worst podcast, isn't it?
That's the only way I'm ever going to actually get laid. I think is if I play on that. Well, you know, I did used to be Europe's finest eater. Bear that in mind.
My dick don't work, my mouth does. George, you said...
All right, people got it. Why have you always got to go across the line? You just cross the line every time.
George, you said that you had a bit of a bad gig recently.
Yeah, last Saturday I had the gig from hell.
Oh, God, I didn't turn up then.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have anyway. It was a wedding. So,
I was thinking Friday. Sorry, man. Yeah, go.
so it was a beautiful wedding. Like they had a teepee sort of marquee in this field in Barkersland, which is near where the Fleece is, where you
Yeah, where you just can't get taxis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were loads of people there for this wedding. And we'd shown up at 9 o'clock. We were starting at 9 o'clock, and everybody had been there since 1, 2 o'clock drinking. So by the time we got there, everyone was already pretty pissed.
But it's sunny and all.
And I sort of thought, we're in a nice area. It's a nice area, this. And they're quite wealthy people. So I thought, they'll be civilised, you know. Cannot predict.
I don't think wealth and civil
But, just
attitudes really kind of go hand in hand.
just a little bit more respectful.
You thought they were
I
affluent,
guess.
did you, George?
Yeah. And then first set was fine. Second set we got on, and halfway through we played because they'd asked us to play Not 19 Forever a few weeks before. You know the Cortinas. You're not
Yeah.
forever. So we played that, and everyone
I
went.
like that song now.
No, I'm not big
I
fan.
don't like it either. But we played that, and everyone went absolutely apeshit for it.
Yeah.
People like on the dance floor on shoulders and stuff like that.
Mad.
And then after that, it just descended into just pure madness and
Violence.
Slightly. So there were a lot of rugby lads there, and two of
See,
these.
sorry to interject, George, but that sounds like so far it's a good thing.
Yeah, so far it's a good thing. Then we were playing the next song after that, and these two rugby lads started like hugging aggressively on the floor, like as if they were having a scrap,
Like
but
Dan-
like
Danny Mitchell and
it was like
Adam.
a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone put their fingers inside the other person's arsehole?
No.
That's a big rugby thing, right?
Oil
now.
check. You should have been oil checked today, actually.
And then we played the chain.
The chain, yeah.
The chain.
You will never break the chain. We'll come to your house in a second.
So then when the baseline builds up and then it all kicks in.
Yeah.
When it all kicked in, everyone started jumping, and one guy at the front was jumping, lost his balance, crashed into my mic stand, knocked it over, knocked over our speaker as well.
Rock and roll.
So there was a DJ there just off to the side, so he had to come and pick up the speaker and stuff. Then people were just bashing into my mic stand, and it was just bashing into my teeth and stuff.
Did they have enough room to kind of be sufficiently distant from the stage?
The thing is, the dance floor was pretty big, but there was a lot of people there, and by the end of the night, everyone wanted to be on the dance floor. So there's over 100 people there, and it's just too much, and everyone was far, far too drunk.
Sounds like a good gig, though, to be fair.
Proper rock star George complaining about people being too drunk.
Yeah, but it's when you're risking damaging your equipment and stuff. That's when I'm like,
and your beautiful teeth.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Because my brand new bass that I bought recently.
You bought a new bass, George? Yeah. You're not mentioning it.
I literally haven't fucking mentioned it.
Twerp.
You're like Josh and fucking Paul Smith.
So when we were packing down, everyone was jumping up on stage and going and dancing around and falling over everything. So I had my bass laid in its case. And open,
nice.
Bass laid in the
bass
case.
laid in its case.
And then someone fell over onto the bass case and it slammed shut, and then they fell into my bass amp and stuff, and it was just,
Tell you what
I
you
couldn't
need.
wait to get out of there.
Public liability insurance.
We do, actually.
Security.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You
that's...
boys fancy it?
No, I think if
You're
anything
way
this
too
morning
late.
has told you that I would be useless.
Yeah.
Josh won't be useless there.
I just can't stay up past 8 o'clock, mate. Like,
Yeah.
If he says, we've started at 10 o'clock, I'm like, what, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning?
Anything that goes in the chat after 7 p.m. He's just not answering.
He's out.
I literally put my phone and do not disturb and stick it outside like
How long have you been married to Danielle?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
She'll be getting that be that time now. She's getting like shaky feet, thinking, "Fuck, did I do the right thing here?" And then you take a Deadpool Wolverine, sticking your own grave there, kid.
Tip it over the edge.
Yeah, I think... Nice.
I don't know.
Someone's hoovering.
Fucking hell. No, I think we're pretty locked down. I think we're good so far.
Yeah, well, you got a kid now, so it's kind of like you can't escape, can you? At least until she's 18.
We've actually got a new section for the show, which I think you're going to really enjoy, because we keep obviously talking about Jen on this show.
For God's sake.
So we've actually got...
Have I not suffered enough today?
So we've actually got a new segment for the show, George. Over to you, son.
Are you ready for the new jingle, Adam?
Is there a jingle?
There's a jingle.
Mate, come on, concentrate on this.
Wait a second. I was just replying. Sorry, Mike. Sorry.
Sister beard, sex life tales.
Turn it up and play it again.
Sister beard, sex life tales.
Come on, it's not the best jingle ever. Hack tour.
No, the worst part, actually, it was bad enough until that happened. Can we just, like, not make, like... I could talk all day about that whole fucking stupid person's... rise. You know she does fucking meet and greets now?
What?
That woman, the fucking spit
Oh, the
blowjob
hot
woman.
tour girl.
Oh, I thought you were about Jen. I was like, what?
No, I mean, like, if she,
Yeah, but I think
she does meet and greets just for free with, like, basically any man with, like, a working knob. What?
Fuck is going on?
Right, look, man, I've had my fill of violence today, but shall I go next door and, like, have a word?
Right, so the Hawk Tour girl is doing a tour, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, last I heard, yeah. I mean, I was away when that whole thing, and I don't spend enough time on social media, but that's to me one of the most sharp and keen examples of everything that is wrong with, like, 21st century society. Yeah, I mean, even you were getting in on it, man. Like, you were posting shit on the fucking podcast page, like, alluding to. I'm like, can we just like starve this person of oxygen? I don't mean literally. I don't want them to die. I just mean, like, why is this
Yeah, but it
person
was
famous?
funny for a little bit.
Why? What was funny about it? Tell me what was funny about that.
Because she was like, obviously...
Explain to me, mechanically explain the joke of how that is funny.
'Cause
So
it was-
she's approached in the street by a dude who says, like, tell me what you're special. So everyone knows what's
She's
going
got
on.
like a really
This cat-
strong, like, country accent.
yeah, this cat just wants a couple of clicks here, wants
Yeah.
a bit of attention on TikTok, cool, whatever. Interviews a drunk woman in the street,
Yeah.
right? And she discusses alludes to in some detail what her favourite thing to do to a man in bed is, right? Some kind of, and so she just makes herself look kind of cheap and tawdry for the sake of attention.
Tell us what's funny.
And it's-
No joke is funny when you have to
I'm
explain
not
it.
prude. Like, if you're,
Go on.
you're right.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do in the bedroom, right? Okay. But like the fact that like imagine what her dad's feeling like now, man.
Oh yeah, it's rough.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If that had been my sister, I think my dad would have locked her up in a room. I mean, fed her just like
I don't
gruel
think he's
3 times
asked.
a
I
day.
think he's helping her launch merch.
That's even worse, isn't it?
Her dad.
Yeah, I don't think he's bothered.
All right, well, whatever, man. Like, I don't care. But what I'm saying is, like, why did that become a thing to the point that now people want to meet this person?
Yeah, so that's where the line draws. I think that's objectively was funny. I think
What was funny about it, though? Explain the joke. Where's the gag?
it was like a funny sentence.
Excuse the pun.
To listen to like a proper like country woman say that was quite funny. You got a hack spit on that thing. That was funny, and that's why like millions of people around the world thought, yeah, it's pretty funny. That it wouldn't have sounded the same from a bird from Batley, would it? All right, mate, yeah, you got to spit on it. It wouldn't have had the same fucking.
Please get off it, man. Like, I don't want to really.
You want to get
asked,
on
I'm
it,
telling you.
so-
So like that's why it was funny, but the 15 minutes are up in my opinion because like she can't be touring doing fucking meet and greets. There's nothing to meet nor greet.
Like, I don't have anything against the lady. What I'm saying is like, we're at that point now. This whole kind of cult of personality thing has gone so far that you need to just say one
Good song, that.
not very, in my mind, not particularly funny or insightful sentence, and then you become like a celebrity.
Yeah.
As a result of it, like it's bad enough that people want to take pictures of me for Christ's sake. Like somebody has just said, "Yeah, I want a hawk tour on that thing."
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think like she's not a celebrity.
Why are we talking? This is like months ago. Like we probably didn't get off
you
this
went on
now.
a rant.
Yeah,
Let's
like, maybe I
talk about Jen's sex life.
Oh,
Do
yeah, I
the
thought
jingle
it's
again
not-
so we know what we're
It's not
talking about.
hot to girls' sex life.
I don't wanna hear it again, for fuck's sake,
Sex
man.
life tales.
That's fucking brilliant. Right, what have you got for us, George?
Can we just like? No, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go on the Mac, the HQ Mac, and delete that. Jingle. Shut the fuck up. Fucking been through enough today.
So I messaged Jen saying, okay, I need an update. So she's put, the latest, following spending the day in bed with one of the, I'm not going to say, a rugby team player, I've subsequently matched with the hotel PT in Greece, who somehow even knows who Adam is, despite us being all this way. I'll have to let you know how that pans out. And I'm officially moving to Greece to live among the sex gods.
Oh, it looks like she won't be asking me for fucking handouts. So like, how is she? So that mean that clearly she has mentioned who I am. And like, she met this cat on Tinder.
Yeah, but
right?
I reckon
or Bumble or fucking Grindr or whatever.
Can you connect like an Instagram account to your Tinder?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, for God's sake.
In there lies the problem.
It's not like she'll reap the rewards of that one day. Like her fucking head, it'll be like 7. Like her head will just turn up in a box.
It'd be
to my
like
fucking house.
that picture you put on Instagram today.
Yeah. Whatever. Anything for a little bit of
Penis.
vitamin D. Yeah.
And then I asked for an update on the Irish fella.
Not actual vitamin D. Yeah. Oh fuck! Does it keep going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what happened to Irish blowjob?
So she put, Irish is meant to be coming this weekend too. So as this podcast goes out, it'll be this weekend. So I'll have to update you after that one, assuming I don't get bunded.
Jesus. She
Get
is
what?
like bunded.
Ted
Oh,
bunded.
bunded. Yeah, okay.
So she's been on job with rugby player, then she's with Greek god, and this poor fella's going over from Ireland. He needs to watch this so he knows what the track record is
to
for this
expect.
week.
Gee.
Any more? Is that it?
That's it so far. That's the updates.
It's not too bad, really.
Yeah.
She's on a holiday, like... Is she going with your mum?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So mum's looking after kiddo and she's out with
Mum might be getting
PT.
some action. Who knows? Kid
Oh,
could just be
yeah,
by
I've
himself.
seen them films on internet, mum
Yeah.
and daughter. George, what's next, lad?
Shall we have a look through Adam's Hella Sus DMs?
Have you got some more? Has he got some more? Have you got a jingle?
Best part, this is the jingle.
Adam's hella sus DMs.
So I've actually not got any sort of backed up, but have you got some that you've received this week?
Lad, I've just been
Have a look through.
battered all morning. Like, no, I don't have any. Look through them all. You're
Have a look
joking me.
through.
You didn't really prep us for this one, did you?
Well, he's not sent any in this week, so I don't have access to his messages, do I?
Did we have
So-
a breaking beard? Not a breaking beard, a...
big fact hunt?
Yeah.
Oh shit, no, we don't. But I could get one together in 2 seconds. So
You know what I like about you, George? Fuck all.
ditto, mate.
All right, let's take a quick pause.
That's a joke. I go to like all George's gigs. I'm actually a really supportive mate. You know what I mean? He doesn't come to like my eating challenge.
Apart from last Friday when we were all supposed to go, but
Yeah, I was like...
You went radio silence on this.
I told you I was at like Panoramic 34. Wasn't I scoffing some like posh nosh? Don't make any jokes about the nosh part. I don't... Like, George, there are like 90 messages here. What am I supposed to...
Have you had any this week that you thought that was a funny one? Can't remember if you
the
sent
only
any in.
one really is it wasn't a DM, it was an email. Bloke went to and I put it on my story.
Yeah, go on.
I don't really still have it, but like it was a guy who had said that I put it on my fucking...
Oh, you did put it on your story, didn't
I
you?
thought, yeah, I mean, like, it was something like, Jesus, there are replies to this still in the thingy, so, like, maybe I should be able to
You get a
find
big
them.
fat hunt together.
But I won't read it out verbatim because I can't find it, but it was basically a guy saying, "Hi, Adam, love your videos. This is probably a bit random, but I find Sister Beard very charming. Just wondering if she would ever be up for having a coffee with me." And I'm like,
Most definitely. Give it
well,
a
like,
track
I'm
record.
my sister's pimp now. I put it on my story just saying like, yeah, all right, mate, I'll bring it up at the next family fucking conference.
She needs to get locked down. We need to slow her down, don't we?
Even if it was like, even if one of my friends, one of my old friends, right? Even if George says to me now, very, what's the word? Sincerely, says, "Adam, actually, I'd quite like to get to know Jenna, maybe take her out on a date." I'd be like, "Fucking ask her then, mate. Like, what's it got to do with me?"
True that, yeah.
You know, like, it's like the equivalent. It's even worse than like saying like my mate likes your mate. You know, when you were at school.
Yeah.
Like,
Send
I'm
them
a
a little
complete
note.
straight. Like, what? But like, I've had 3 of those now. 3 very similar ones. From people. I don't just message her directly, man. Our standards aren't that high. You've probably got a shot.
Have you got a pulse? Yeah? Yeah, sound right. Does your dick still work? Yep, right.
Tell her you've got
Sold.
lie until you've got loads of money. She'll be like all over you like
See, she said on
rash.
the podcast when she was here that she's not bothered about all that.
Yeah, what she says and does are 2 separate things, though. You know? She says she doesn't drink that much. I've never seen anyone drink as much.
I saw her Instagram story when she was sat outside a pool. It was something like,
Water aerobics
yeah,
or something.
who the hell comes on holiday and does water aerobics and like the phone just pans down to a pint? No doubt, probably like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, when she comes back, she says, "Can I come around and use the gym?" I'm just gonna be like, "No,
Why?
you burn that bridge." Because she'll complain about the fact that she's not in shape,
Yeah.
and she'll like try for like 3 weeks, and then she'll stop trying. So
How long
I'm
has it
just
been
like,
going on for now?
I don't know.
The training, I mean. Not.
I mean, like, she doesn't even. She's supposed to train twice, full body twice a week, basically. Minimalist training. It's not hard, and she'll like just miss days. So she'll end up training like once every 10 days or something. So it's like, what, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Basically. Anyway,
Have you got a big fact hunt?
Yeah.
Fucking nice, quick, innit? Came over there in the corner.
just Google like
Yeah.
quiz questions.
Yeah, 2 questions. Can I have the kids one, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, who's going first?
Me?
That wasn't the question. It wasn't like it's supposed to be that difficult.
Is it me? Which language has the more native speakers, English or Spanish?
Oh, fuck off.
Your head turned right as the music intensified.
I don't know, like his anger's making me question my own. You would think that more people would speak English than Spanish, even though Spanish is quite a. Adam, which one is it?
This is. Do you know why I'm looking down?
Because you don't give it away.
Yeah.
It's got to be English, mate.
You going for English?
What the fuck was that?
Final
accent?
answer.
That's Australian English. Then you've got American English.
Final answer.
Then you've got like Spanish English. Yeah.
Bastard. It's Spanish.
You bum.
Yeah, boom.
I'll change your bum life. That's Irish English.
Are you quite finished? Just trying to see what that guy said that like, was so negative about you.
Get on the fucking Reddit, Bob. add to the fucking comment.
Well, maybe we'll leave it. But I started reading it. I got bored
did
like
you?
one night last week, because George had mentioned the red thing.
Don't tell me.
I need to look at this.
I'm pretty.
It's not really that bad about you. There's a lot of negative shit about me.
All right, I was pretty thick skin, but I still can't. I'm still not ready.
There was
got the
one
thickest-
thread all about the crude videos, though, and it just went on forever and ever and ever.
I love it. Like I told you, man. I like people disliking me. So for me, it was fine. Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you've got the McLaren to show for it.
Fucking don't.
All right, Adam. What country has the highest life expectancy?
I don't get any options. Are you taking the piss? Like, I'm not. I'm on like Trivial Pursuit fucking Grandmaster Edition. He's on like the 2 to 3 year old.
Wait,
Ask me the question again. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
Show
fuck
me
up.
the phone,
You.
and I'll give him some.
No, I'll do it. Come on, I know where I'm being like backed into a corner. What is that? Which country has the highest
Which
life
country
expectancy?
has the highest life expectancy?
Finland.
Final answer.
Yeah. Sweden.
No.
Iceland.
No.
Norway.
No.
Fuck off.
I bet it's like a Far Eastern country.
Japan.
China.
Hong Kong.
That's not even a fucking country, it's a principality. Twat! Void question.
He's not a spider out.
Do you want a different
It
one?
doesn't matter, does it? Because we both got it wrong.
Do you want a different one?
No, it's alright.
All right.
Yeah, mate.
So aggressive. I thought he'd get it all out this morning, to be fair, but...
Shall I give you now a house update?
You're right then. Go on then, yeah. I'm sure people aren't bored enough already. Please tell us about your real estate dramas.
We haven't moved.
Nah? And
good
let
day,
me
cheers.
guess, you've not followed through on your threat to pull out.
Nah.
They called you bluff, yeah.
Bastard! I can't, mate. I'm so like far into
Well,
it now.
if there's anything we know about Josh, it's that his pull-out game is not strong.
No spoilers, George. How's your real estate journey going? You went to look at a house recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. The estate agent knew fuck all about it, which is the funniest part.
I'm sure it wasn't funny whilst you were there.
It was in Notton. You know Notton?
And I know of it.
Funniest part about it, you know, when she was one of those. She was a really nice lady, but she was going around like, "Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Isn't it like?" But she was fully laying it on thick, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's all right." She's like, "All right. Would you not like it?"
All right.
I'm like, "No, it's all right." She's like, "Well, obviously the price. Everyone wants to live here." I was like, "What in fucking Notton?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's not Monte
Barnsley.
Carlo,
You're in
mate."
Barnsley, mate.
Like, what are you talking about? You're basically in Barnsley. She's like, "Oh, it's a lovely area." I'm like, "You see that thing next door?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Is that a burnt barn?" She's like, "Well, yeah, actually, yeah, there was a fire there. But somebody just bought it, they're going to renovate it." I was like, "Great, so somebody's going to be building next to my potential house for, what, like about a year? I think I'll pass, thank you." But it was a very nicely decorated, had a little bar in the kitchen.
That's pretty cool.
And I don't, you know me, I don't normally drink, but I've succumbed to my mead addiction lately.
Oh, yeah? You've been dabbling
so
again?
I've just been drinking like at least 3 glasses of that a night now, yeah.
Did you
That's
have
why
that
I
last night when you sent that photo into chat?
I'd had a few. Yeah.
Which photo?
I sent a silhouette of my partially erect penis against the projector screen in my house.
In our chat?
Yeah.
You didn't see it. You were
missed it.
asleep.
Is it still there?
I mean, I wouldn't look at it if I was
His
you.
brain's just so accustomed to seeing cock on his timeline that he's just,
Lad,
it's just not registered.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. You criticised the size of my dick, so I just thought, like, well, I'll get a quick semi and put it up against the projector screen. So
Is
it
that
looks
real?
like-
Or is that, have you just like done that with like an app?
I'll tell you, that's about as real as it gets.
I can just imagine you going, "Fuck this. I'll fucking show you, George." Getting semi-erect for me.
What made you do that?
Well, he implied that I have a small willy, so.
I didn't. I implied that it was flaccid.
All right, well, whatever. So it's partially erect there, isn't it?
You said that at
noodle
4:45. I didn't pay attention to 4:45 at night.
Asleep by that point.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
don't put that on the screen for the record.
Oh no, absolutely not.
All right, George. Have we got what else for this?
We've got one more new section, which I thought we
Jesus.
could maybe do every week. Obviously, last week.
See his jazz hands. I wish everybody else could see his jazz hands in the back there.
Paul Daniels over there.
So I thought, because last
Did it
week,
again.
Get a job on
So-
QVC, mate.
Oh my God. Go on.
I need some confetti behind this desk and just go at a random time. So we did the top 10 hardest challenges last week.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be good to do a section where we'll call it Beard's Challenge Rewind, and we'll have a look at an old challenge from his channel and
There better be a
peel
fucking
back the curtain, so to speak.
better be a fucking jingle then.
Oh yeah, there's a jingle.
I'm underwhelmed by that one, but at least you went to
There you go.
some effort.
Some effort for you.
All right, what are we talking about this week then?
So I've picked out one
was it,
from
like
your
an-
channel.
It's like an audio rewind.
Josh, get the show notes up on your phone, and there's a link to the video.
Oh, good.
So it's
Badass.
the Badass Burrito Challenge in Birkenhead.
All right, can you play it like quietly? I don't want to hear my own voice.
Well, you don't have to play it, but
play
it's
it
there so
silently.
you can see
Is
it.
it the rematch of that one or the first time when I lost?
So you lost this one.
Oof. Who's that in the background there? Oh, yeah, that's my former partner. Cheers, George. Thanks. Yeah. So
Like,
I've
did you see
so
that
I've been
comment?
beat up this morning for what, like 10 minutes?
Oh,
I've heard
fucking
about
hell, Josh, get a violin out.
I've heard about my sister
Fuck's
being
sake.
railed by every man on planet Earth.
I'm about to make it worse because I think we've had officially the worst and best comment all in one come in, actually. As soon as you're going to bring up your
I didn't think you were going to read that out.
ex-lover. Do you remember that pretty chat? Should we read it out?
Yeah,
so,
feel free.
Gene Longston said, oh, this is the worst.
This is
comment.
awful.
I would have thought that Adam's hardest eating challenge would have been eating out Lindsay after the love had gone from their relationship. That is officially the worst comment we've ever had. Anyway,
Right, take it with a pinch of salt. Right, so I'm just telling you about this. Yeah, I mean, like, it's fucking ages ago, so I can't really remember it that well. It was in Birkenhead, meat. I remember at the time people I said it was from Liverpool, in Liverpool, and people were like, no, it's not Liverpool. Yeah, I got a picture of that, actually, before I got there. It was supposed to be about 4 pounds. I think you had to eat in 20 minutes.
Was there a bit of beard meets food tax on
There
that
was
one, though?
about 70% beer mixed food tax on it, yeah, because I lost. I had filmed actually the day before, and because of scheduling, I had to do 2 in 2 days, which I would normally not do. And obviously, it being twice as hard as it was supposed to be, the time made it really difficult. And then people said that like I couldn't do it, or it couldn't be done. So I just thought, fuck it, and like 4 months back, went back and blasted it.
Is it the same sort of size, or was it more
Yeah,
realistic?
no, they brought it out. They brought it out. I thought, because in fact, I said to him, I was like, make it identical to in the first video, because if you now make it smaller, people are going to be like, well, it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
And I just about did it the second time, but I had to eat it like an absolute pig.
How long did you get with that one?
I want to say it's 20 minutes, but it was. I mean, it's like 7 pounds of food there or something. So, and it was like, it wasn't like interesting angle.
I think it was quite good, that.
Nah, I go
F1.4.
I go. I'm a lot more streamlined with the whole editing thing now. I don't want to have to color calibrate 4 different cameras. But yeah, the food was good there. I don't actually know if it still exists. The place, to tell you the truth.
What do you say? Well, like in a ferry terminal?
It was Birkenhead. It was near the river.
Right.
Birkenhead.
What's the place called?
I don't know. The thing was called the Badass
Say in
Burrito.
description, Josh.
It might say it probably will say in the description somewhere. But yeah, it tasted good. It looked really good as well, actually. Like lots of colour on there, you know.
Taking on a low, slow, and dose burrito challenge.
That was the name of the place. Low, slow, and dull meat. Well, let's ask Tori Mike. He'll know if it's still there. We don't have to keep watching it, man. That's the extent of it. But yeah, I did go back and successfully do it with about a minute to spare. So, but I was actually in good eating nick back then. So
Avenge that loss.
I knew I could do it. A lot of time now, if I lose, I'm like, yeah, I can't do it, and don't go back.
And so you've just started on the channel this weekend. It starts the American series.
Yeah, when this goes
10
up, it'll
part.
be the first episode. I'm sure will be a 10 of 10 because it's an ice cream sundae, which people don't like watching. People like eat ice cream. So, but it's still quite. I think it's quite a good video. I think a lot of them from that series I was really happy with. So, but yeah, it's like an 8-parter. But I'm going back out in like 2 weeks.
Where are you going
so
to
I'll
fly
make
to next time?
I'm flying to Toronto, across the border, through Michigan to Illinois, just west of Chicago. That's the plan, anyway.
Why are you flying to Toronto then?
Closest airport that you can get to directly from Manchester.
Okay. And then you just drive. Would you not fly to Chicago?
No, because I have to get connected. We've had this discussion before, Josh. I don't like the stress of connecting
right, okay.
flights, so I'd rather just fly to the closest airport, then I'll drive the 9 hours it takes to get there. But
I went to Chicago. I just don't remember having to do a connecting flight to it.
Maybe they did a direct one back then. They don't now. It's very limited. You can fly direct to New York, Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, and Houston, Texas, and Toronto, which is in Canada, obviously. They're going to start doing one to Vegas, I think, as of next summer, which would be interesting because you used to be able to fly direct to Vegas. Don't say anything about Nurse Ricky. That's been a running joke for like 4 weeks now.
I saw her on somebody else's video recently. She's still there, going strong.
I know you sent a picture in the chat.
Still putting a shift in, bless her.
Yeah, I think she's got to have shares in that place, man. She's like part of the whole decor and everything. I think it might be like co-owner or something.
Oh, yeah?
I reckon so. It surprised me.
What you got on this weekend, Georgia boy?
I was
F all, no gigs.
Sorry, man. That was really rude. I do that too often, just to interject.
What you saying?
I was hoping he was playing this weekend because I really feel like just going out for a beer and getting... I was going to say
sloshed.
Shouldn't have said that. Getting splattered, yeah, on Friday or Saturday, but he's not gigging, so I might just go out for a beer by myself.
On your lonesome.
I won't do that. I'm not that sad to get drunk at home, which is even worse.
Get drunk
actually.
at home, like project your cock on the fucking big screen.
Yeah, see if I can make it bigger this time.
There's going to be some
Think about
interesting
your
messages
mum.
in the chat this weekend. I can feel them coming.
Yeah, I've got nothing on this weekend, so yeah, that's smart. I filmed yesterday though.
Oh yeah, what did you film?
Give you a guess.
Definitely a full English breakfast.
Full English brekkie. Luckily, I won't be putting up till like fucking 2025, so like we're cool. But you won some cash, which people always like. It's always very clickable, isn't it?
How much did you win?
Like 30 quid or something.
Where do you have to travel to for it?
Not far.
Where were it?
Brighouse.
Oh really?
Brighouse.
George's fucking. I know we get excited about that. He's like he works for the Brighouse Tourist Board.
I don't. I just live close to
He
Brighouse.
just loves it. Oh, Brighouse.
What was the place?
Fuck knows. It was some like it was literally on the side of a main road, like a hut. It was fucking baking. It's like being inside a shoebox. In fact, I used the napkins more to wipe my forehead than I did my beard. But
Yeah, it's been-
people were really nice.
It's been scorchy on it last few days.
Yeah.
No,
But yeah, that's going at the back of the queue, man, because
that's 2025 problems.
probably 2025, yeah, because I'll have a bunch of Americano ones to put up with the 8 that are already going up. A couple
And
of
we've
the
got
ones.
the Switzerland
Oh, scheisse, yeah.
stuff as well.
Have you got that re-edited one? This is like
Yes.
an off
Yeah.
podcast conversation. I didn't bring the drive though, so have you got something you can give it to me on?
We'll
Just give you the drive that it's on.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but the internet at my house is like hamster powered. It's like 28k dial-up or something, so I prefer it in physical form if that's possible.
Hamster power. Right, should we jump over to Patreon then?
We
Yeah.
finished on a fest pit.
All right, yeah, let's do that. Hamster powered.
It's my little hamster in my basement. That was some kind of
Fucking
that's
joking,
like some
man.
weird kind of.
These next door. What the fuck?
I
is
swear, when I'm next door working, I never hear anything like this.
That sounds like somebody doing like a weird trill on like a cello or something.
Fuck's sake.
I'm ready for like a little bit of a
Jesus.
kickoff.
Oh yeah. What after? You not learn anything
5
from this
minutes.
morning?
Well, I don't think they're going to be fucking ex-UFC fighters, are they, mate?
There's a DJ that does all his recording in the music studio over there.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking like black belt in jiu-jitsu as well. I saw his Instagram.
Yeah.
And you just think he was just some like tall bald dude walking around, but it turns out he's a ninja and all. They are among us.
I'm a ninja. You remember that band? I Am Wood. I don't know what I'm asking you. But whatever you do, whatever you're going to do, George.
Okay, first fest pit. Man, I fuck, I'm
You're right, lad.
totally wrong.
Man!
I thought it started out, man, but it's not. Man I work with got suddenly really ill and ended up in hospital. Messing about, I sent him a picture of my tits to cheer him up. 3 days later, I got a reply. It was his wife telling me he'd died.
To be fair, like seeing a pair of tits before you die, that's got to like soften the blow a bit, hasn't it?
I don't know. I think I'd just... if I'm going to die, the tits aren't cheering me up. Sorry. Unless it's Danielle's.
There's a video where this guy was in hospital and his dad was like not well, probably like not going to make it. He was like old. And so he thought as a last thing, he got him like a stripper
Oh yeah.
in the room to come and do a strip for him before he died. Odd that.
Yeah, no, I'm not really. I actually had a lengthy conversation with somebody about strip clubs this week.
Oh yeah. How'd that go?
All right. I was just saying that I was not I don't understand them. I'm not a fan. I think they're kind of gross.
What was the retort of the other person?
Really, men love strip clubs.
Huh?
To which I said, yes, sugar. And I actually didn't say sugar. That sounds really sexist.
Yeah, sugar.
Yes, you stupid goddamn dame. No, I didn't, didn't do that. Fucking broad. No, I didn't do any of that. Don't clip this out of context either. I said...
so you're so straight-laced, that's proper funny.
I said, yeah, well, I'm not like other boys. I don't like strip clubs. Do with that information what you will. It's the whole. It's not even really like the fact that people strip for money or anything. It's the whole pretense of like, pretending that they like you, and guys actually fall for that. I'll tell you about a friend of mine that spent 300 quid in a strip club. God knows what he got up to, right? But this was back when we were at uni, so he had fuck all money. He woke up the next day, he's like, shit, I spent 300 quid last night. But I think most of it was just buying strippers drinks.
Like, they should get free drinks anyway, shouldn't they?
Yeah, but I think it's that whole like, oh, you look nice.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, oh, do you want a drink? Like, as if they really care.
You did ask for an escort to just come and go for a beer with you and that, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't say go for a beer with me. I actually just said like, talk to me and like, keep me
Yeah,
company.
that's what I'm saying.
There'll be no like...
no funny business.
Yeah, there'd be no funny business now.
You're not going to be like, oh, look at this projected cock on my
No,
big
what we
screen.
maybe we get in the cinema room now, bang on like Gilmore Girls or something. We just sit there and like just talk about our feelings.
Any more?
In our restaurant, we give a challenge. If you're on a date, swap your phones with full access. You'll get a free cocktail or a bottle of wine. You'll be surprised how many people don't do it, and that's when the fun begins.
I'd do that. Would you do it?
Yeah.
There's too much like there are too many. I don't say too many. It implies there are lots, but there are a couple of like nudies of myself.
And
Probably
of-
that I've put in the chat
and of
for you
other
boys.
people.
No, not of other people.
Well, you put a screenshot of screenshots in the chat, and there was some boobies on that screen.
Yeah, they were Danielle's. I told you so already.
They weren't fucking Danielle's, mate.
There weren't boobies on the screen. What are you talking about? Like, is it not enough that I've put myself through physical hell this morning without you making shit up about me? Fucking Burke.
What were we talking about?
Swapping the phones.
Yeah, I'd swap phones. I've got nothing. Not exciting on my
Yeah,
phone.
yours would be just like pictures of cars and like fucking Machine Gun Kelly art.
She wouldn't
And,
find
like,
anything like you cheating or anything on there. It'd all just be like, she'd see your sense of humour on your timeline and go, yeah, I'm just going to break up with you.
Yeah.
Mine would just be on my thumbnails for my videos and I've been like tinkering with, you know, what the fuck is this? Why you all got a picture with you and food? I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that exciting, I don't think.
All right, last one. Had this lad over at my place that I really fancied. Everything went well and we started making out. He dropped his pants to receive his blowjob, so I thought at least. Instead, he dunked his dick into his wine glass and asked me to drink it. Threw him out immediately.
Drink the wine after he'd put his dick in it.
Yeah.
Why would I don't even believe that. No, nobody would do anything that weird on a first date.
Yeah, logistically it'd be quite hard as well, wouldn't it? You know, like
It doesn't say first date, but yeah, that's weird regardless anyway.
It was a bit presumptuous to just take your pants off. Imagine like, you're on a date and you just whip them off. Like, that's kind of like normally a thing that you feel out, isn't it? Excuse the pun.
literally.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know? Mine are that tight as well. It's like a whole like 2-minute orchestration to actually get them off. If I recall, I mean that long.
You liar. You know, little blue pills.
I don't know what he's talking about, this guy.
Right, let's go over to Patreon.
I do not recall.
Yeah, no comment. If anybody wants to watch the full video of Adam getting smashed to pieces by Danny Mitchell, we'll do like a proper vlog version of it so you can hear and see everything that goes on. And then we'll do a full Patreon section as well now.
Yeah.
We've got stuff planned, yeah?
We've got something funny.
Sick. Mate, I think you're not broken. Are you broken?
I reckon it's going to be 7 of 10. I was broken when I got here. You not listen to the intro.
I think it's been quite
7 of 10.
This has been a good podcast.
Are you taking me fucking lunch after this, by the way?
We just crack on, yeah. I've got a meeting at 2,
Oh,
but
fuck off. You need to work, then I'll go get myself a Nando's by myself.
it's 12:15. We can get this done. Let's
Fuck
go.
off, you fucking dweeb.
Why is it so angry?
So angry.
You all right, mate? Did not go well that day. Anyway, see you on Patreon.
What day are you fucking talking about?
No, you at the fucking place in Liverpool. You just told us about
I said I was
everybody
there
about.
with a female. Doesn't mean I'm fucking sleeping with a person. Do you know, I've got like some friends, you realise, that aren't the same fucking sex as me.
Why are you lying for?
Bye.